beers. Triple-decker PB&J.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text, too?
They do. And you will want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception, okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. A teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
Tough debut for MP, but great players bounce back from bad games. And he's a great player.
$5 difference. That's ice cold. I had no idea.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Good job, MP. See. These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down.
The man them do consider a 5-star hotel. Mixing up with it. She got fit, but she wanna get fit again.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
The countdown is on from America's Dairyland in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at Fiserv Forum. The Bulls taking on the Bucks. For the Bulls, they started the season with a victory. Tonight, out to make it a win streak with number 2. Bucks, Bulls. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Sunday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
Now here's Lillard. One thing you love about these teams, Clark, they both do the dirty work on the glass.
Yeah, extra possessions will be at a premium tonight. No easy boards. With all of these glass eaters running around, getting their hands dirty, should make for a really interesting game to keep an eye on inside.
They get it back. Here's Vucevic. That one doesn't drop. And so Trent will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he buries his first look.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Here's Buzelis. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. It's hauled in by White.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Now here's Lillard. Clock at 6. Can't connect from short range.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Lopez against Vucevic. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Trent from long range. No good. The Bulls have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Vucevic, a screen on Lillard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in...
Making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. MP's checked in. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by White.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Pass to MP. Here's the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. MP outside. And again, it's Chicago.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. They trail by 1, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
White, the pass to MP. Back to White. MP outside. Hey, puts up a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Lillard looking around. Three-pointer. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. MP up top. It's stolen by Trent. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Bucks on top, leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then it's Green, then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the point. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. MP finds Collins. Here's Herter to the paint. Here's MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Portis outside. screen for three. And he buries his first look.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. MP shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. The drive by Porter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Green. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Herter. And so he makes both from the line. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. The Bulls trail by 4. Giddey passes to MP. Launches it from deep. No good that time.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Rollins. Ellis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for MP. This is checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Bulls. MP's checked in for Giddey. There's a minute 59 left in the first half of basketball. Kuzma, the pass to Lillard. Out to Portis. Now here's Trent. Three-pointer. The shot by Lillard, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
So they take the lead. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Portis outside. Trent finds Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. 1:03 left in the second quarter. MP making the long-range connection.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
For the finish, and MP throws it down.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Lillard. Out to Portis. Will it go? He buries it from 3. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
Pass to Buzelis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Tries to keep it alive. Trent, the pass to Kuzma. On the take. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 7.
Well, persistence pays, and Kuzma showing you persistence there. Really excels at playing through contact, taking it, and then working through it.
MP way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Chicago Bulls. The fans on the edge of their seats. On that note, Shaq, rough estimate, how many chairs have you broken in your life?
Hundreds. That's why they call me Shaquille Rashan of House O'Neal, first of his name, breaker of chairs.
And backwards.
Ooh, I like it. Sounds like a hit to me. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Bulls.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Chicago leading by 5. And so in the game for the Bulls, Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Recognizing the scouting report, Lillard knows he can drive on this team.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis.
Hey, yo, right here.
Changes. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Porter Jr. in for Kuzma. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Here's Lillard. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Bucks trail by 3. For 3, here's Lillard. Offensive board.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Here's MP. Power move from MP.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
For 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
MP against Lillard to the middle. And there's Collins on the assist by MP. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. Got to avoid that at all costs.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Smith, he's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Trent. And the Bulls also making a change. Herter's checked in. White, the pass to MP. Outside Herter. Collins with a screen on Green. There's Herter with the 3. Connects from downtown. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And so... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Then there's Kevin Porter, then it's Green, and it's Rollins in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. And here's MP from outside. Outside Herter. Pass to MP. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Williams is checked in for Chicago.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, number 44, Patrick Williams.
And here's Milwaukee now. 9-point game. Antetokounmpo outside. This one for 3. And Bobby Portis with a 3.
Boy, his teammates will feed off that bucket. Good looks there from Portis.
Chicago timeout call.
He's checked in for Green. Desumu, he's checked in for Chicago. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute played. MP outside. Back to Giddey. Here's MP. Rebounded by Trent.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's MP. And again, no good by Chicago. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Rollins. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Porter Jr. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. And let's swing it over to the sideline and here. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.